No, what we just call it Atraxa the Mall Witch, because it's like Witch Mall is the color combo, but we're like off
Atraxa.
brand, so we're doing the Mall. We'll do Mall Witch instead.
Got it. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, and so again, keep it on the budget. And I figure we're gonna we could probably just do a generic blink deck
Yes.
because we want to blink Atraxa to get the value, and we get. Then there's a lot of really
Oh,
cheap blink
jeez.
stuff.
$18. Holy
Yeah,
shit
that's
balls.
fine. That was the request I'll do. So some of my favorite blinks, well, like Soul Herder, obviously
Yep.
number one.
I was just thinking that. Is it 2 words?
One word actually. You scruffy looking Soul Herder. No, you had it right. There it is. Yeah, it's just probably being slow.
Conjurer's Closet, I'm assuming, is not a lot.
You check on that one.
Well,
Ooh.
to the maybe board we go. And I'm assuming teleportation circle's even worse.
Yeah. No, probably not. I think Contra's because it's colorless, so it could go in anything. Teleportation Circle has to be a white deck.
Yeah, but it can also exile an artifact, which makes it a little better. So that'll go to the maybe board for now. We'll think about it later.
But we could do Urion blinks because Urion, if you blink Urion, could kind of be like the thing.
Yes. And we could
And
play. We could play like we could do the loops like you do Flicker Wisp.
Flicker Wisp and
the Charming Prince.
I was gonna go see Flicker and also Nehrumeha because that also just is infinite mana, infinite blinks. Guy's driving so slow to go get our stuff.
Naru Meha. And then are we gonna do Paragon Drake and Paragon Drake?
I mean, I think Paragon Drake is still just good.
Well, he's also 10 cents. And it's another Ghostly Flicker Infinite. Because we can play Eternal Witness as well, because we're green. Right? We're green, right?
Yeah, yep.
We can play Eternal Witness and Timeless Witness.
Flicker Wisp is cool, too.
Yes. I think I got Flicker Wisp. And then...
Okay.
then we need...
I like Coiling Oracle in like these type of decks, because we're blinking a bunch of stuff a lot. Oh, we also have that new thing, Another Round.
We definitely, so I got a lot of, because I play Blink.
Yeah, but this is a new one I really like because it repeats the process X times. Imagine doing that with Atraxa like 3 times. Let's go 30 cards deep, you know?
Ew. That's gross.
That could just find you like win cons.
Mole Drifter. Cloud Blazer.
Oh, don't forget Reclamation Sage is also really cool in here too.
Yeah. Is it one word? It is. Cloud Blazer, Reclamation Sage.
Sad Robot.
I want to check the Druid of...
Purification?
Yeah, I just want to see the price. I want to see if it's gone down at all.
Probably not. It's a good card.
Okay, and then you said Solemn. Well, hold on. We have white. Does that change anything? Do we want to play the white ones as well?
No, because they only get, like, planes.
No, so no. Well, yeah, they get the dual lands.
Some of them do.
Yeah, the core... The one good one is the core,
yeah, but the thing is, yeah, the other ones are only, I think, if they have more, stuff than you.
Yeah, this is like one of the only good ones. And we can play, like, a Wood Elves, because we're green and we're playing Blink.
Yeah.
Wood Elves, and what's the other one we like? Finhorn, right?
Farhaven.
Or Farhaven. Yep, Farhaven, thank you.
That's any basic.
And then...
Alpha Deathclaw is one of the new ETB stuff that we haven't really been able to play like it as like another version of our Noxious Gearhulk because it destroys a target permanent. So that's gonna be really annoying really quickly.
Dirk, what's the Bant commander that like
Rune?
Is it Rune?
Yeah, the 2 that 2 tap and do the thing. Ravenous Chupacabra is kind of cool.
How do you spell his name?
Oh, it's Roon. Rune of the Hidden Realm.
Let's see how much he is. 20 cents. Throw him in there. Ravenous Chupacabra. I also like the new 5-mana one that's also a mini Massacre Worm. What's that one called again? We always forget the name.
We always forget what it is.
Oh, I want to get the Blink creatures first because we didn't do that. Let's see how much Restoration Angel is.
Resto's cheap. He's been printed to
24
oblivion.
cents. I want to check Charming Prince. Okay, that's one. What are some other ones?
What's the horse? Emil the Blessed, I think it is.
Oh, right, we can play Emil. I think that one's a little money. How do you spell that one?
I think it's Meiel.
Oh, it's EM, right? Or ME?
EM. EMIEL.
There it is. It's $3. I think we make it. Yeah. I think we make it fit.
Yeah.
This card's ridiculous.
Felidar Guardian.
Should we play the Brood Monitor? The one that goes infinite with it? And it's not a bad card anyway. We just put that in the other deck. It's 15 cents. Because it's just not a bad card. It just ramps 3, kind of. Do you want to play this? I feel like it's worth it. Yeah. And then what was
Felidar Guardian?
Ooh, that's a mean one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then what other blinks?
Panharmonicon is actually like cheap now.
How much is it? And we can also play the blue one. That's the
blue
virtue. Do you? I say we fit this. It's only $4.
Yeah, that's like super key.
Yeah. So
because we can't run Elishnorn because she's way too much.
Yeah, but I'll put her in the maybe board. It's Virtue and Knowledge, right? This one? Yeah. Also $3. We fit that one. I'll put Elishnorn in the maybe board. It's which one is it? This one? Or no, it's just called Elishnorn. Right?
It's Elishnorn, Mother of Machines. It's mom.
There she is.
There she is.
2 maybe board.
Oh,
not so bad.
Animatu, the fate shifter. That's the planeswalker that blinks every turn.
Yes.
Because that's also any permanent, which is kind of cool. So we can hit other things. There's also the Venzer, but he might be a little bit because he's a planeswalker.
It's not coming up. I always spell her name wrong. Anna.
Oh, it's Amin. It's Amin. It's AMIN. It's like you're spelling Amine instead of anime.
Oh, AMIN.
Aminatu.
There we go. The Fate Shifter. Yep. How much is Ghostly Flicker? How much are you? Oh, no. That's not what I meant.
You mean
the Eerie Interlude.
Like Eerie Interlude, Ghost Away.
Eerie Interlude. Dude, I'm jealous that this Blink deck... Oh, it's $4. Do we make it work?
We can run Semester's End for 1 more mana.
Do we want to play them both, or is $4 fine? I feel like this is like really busted because this isn't it. We want to play instants that even just blink her, like any of the. So
should we do like the Cloud Shift and Ephemerate and stuff?
I like Semester's End. Cloud Shift sounds good.
Or actually, Ephemerate I think is the best because.
Yeah, but Cloud Shift in a deck where your commander draws you 10.
Well, Ephemerate is Cloud Shift except it has Rebound.
Oh, so it does right. Ephemerate is just the better one. But do we want to play them both or just one?
Yeah, we could do both. Wow, $2 common.
Well, have you read it?
Yeah, I know. Because Rebound's totally fair.
It's ridiculous.
If we have like a thing that brings back an instant or sorcery,
we have Eternal Witness.
Yeah, so like you get Eternal Witness back the Ephemerate, Blinker Commander. Oh, what's up? What's up, All Might? We're playing Atraxa, the one that enters the battlefield. Tom, scroll up and show him.
Yep. I also, Derek might be able to see better because I put the zoom up more because we got a comment that said that we don't have it zoomed in enough.
But it's Atraxa. Unifier enters the battlefield. You reveal the top 10 of your library, and you get to get a card of each different type, one of each. and the rest go on the bottom. So you just run a bunch
I'm
of
gonna be
really good
honest with
stuff
you.
and blink.
This is like a top 5 strongest commander ever printed. Like, not even a contest. When you're good enough to make Grizzlebrand like irrelevant in Reanimator decks and sneaking show decks, like, cause this is just 100 times better.
Otama Urtai resurrected. Let's go.
Oh, Urtai.
That's
Yeah.
the counter spell.
$0.83. Nice. But yeah, Ephemerate's definitely the best with Eternal Witness. That's kind of schnasty.
We should probably, maybe we could get. What if we run a random splunking because of all our creature ETBs? If we end up getting them back into play, I like even blinking splunking at times because still just ETBs draws a card, and it'll help with all the land ramp stuff that with creatures, and we keep doing that over and over again. It'll help them enter untapped. Mm-hmm. I'm becoming a really big fan of splunking.
It's a dumb card. It's a very dumb card.
Mm-hmm.
Should we check Thassa's price? Let's see how much she is.
The
Blink one.
Probably not going to happen, but...
Am I thinking of the right commander? Or the right creature?
Yeah, the god.
$17.
Oh. Yeah, she's real good.
Key. I want to look up Lord of Change. Let's see how much money he is.
We can also run like some good control spells too, because she is kind of like a big draw spell. We don't have to run just
only 44 cents now. It's the 7 mana flying war 3 when it enters draw 3.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's budget now. That's good to know. And then what did you? So do you want to play like fun ones like Frilled Mystic, and like some of the hard counter spells?
Oh right, because
dude, we have Rune. We have Rune in the deck, Derek. Does that mean we have to check the price of Seaboard Muse?
No, Frilled Mystic and
$7 in the maybe board you go for now. What about like there has to be something else that does it. We could play Sphinx.
What's the other Frilled Mystic? There's 2 of them.
There's Mystic Snake.
Mystic Snake, that's what it is.
There's also I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I want to check the price of the guy that makes copies when things come from Blink. What's his name? The bunny.
Oh no, he's a lot of money.
Is he a lot of money?
Yeah, he's a really popular mono. Unless he gets a reprint, Preston, he's like a $10 card.
Let's check, because he's really insane in this. He's $8. Yes, it's so good. It's so good. It'll go in the maybe board for now. Preston's so good. When I play him in Urion, it just feels like I'm cheating. But Urion also locks the board down probably a little better than Atraxa does. Just because, like, having Urion in the command zone means that part of the loop is there anyway. Do we put Venzer? We could put a Venzer.
We can put Venzer, yeah. I do want to put some, like, spell related, because the thing is, Atraxa, if we hit a lot of creatures, that means when we get her big go 10 deep, we're just going to end up getting, like, 1 to 2 things at a time. So it would be cool to spread out a little bit of some of our like, interaction-y stuff.
Oh, yeah, especially with Eternal Witness and stuff, like, we definitely want to play.
And Nature's Lore, I think, is down in price again.
Let's check. Yeah, it's $1.
I like how like those cards like fluctuate from like going up to $5 and slowly like go down to nothing.
Yes.
After like a big reprint.
How much is 3 visits?
I'm not sure. Though like artifact ramp is probably really good in four color, I still think we should try and get like the good like spell ramping.
What about
Like,
Farseek?
yeah, Farseek, Entis Restoration, Kodama's Reach, Farseek, just like Kodama's Reach and Cultivate. Shopping is in progress. Cool.
Dude, you still haven't got your food?
No, like I said, they were running. Like they put it back like almost like an hour and a half.
That sucks.
And I suck at eating late. So I'm probably only gonna have a little bit of it. I'm not gonna.
So
go,
we
like,
play Cultivator Colossus so that he can blink it, and we have Spelunking, right? The combo.
But we can run the like
I'm just curious.
The tri-lands that enter and get a basic.
Maybe bored.
It's nice he's going. Oh, Tom, in that landfall deck, the precon. Did you know there's a the Cascade 4 card in it? The whatever that card is.
Bloodbraid. Oh, Cascade 4.
Yeah, 4 times. What is it? The 10 mana card.
Oh.
Apex
Devastator.
Yeah, Apex Devastator's in that.
Has
deck.
it gone down?
I don't think so, because it's actually the value of that deck is actually going up. Yeah. I'm not saying put it in here, but I'm just saying. So like
my boy.
The precon deck has a lot of really nice stuff in it, honestly. Like there's also a Dryad of the Elysian Grove in it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's a crazy card.
Mm-hmm.
I say we still play a Chromatic Lantern.
Yeah, I still think we definitely should.
It's gonna help with us playing basics, because we're gonna have to play a lot of basics for the deck thinning. What else do we want? Any other cute creatures that we could play? Do we want to play the one that ends like you skip a combat? That card's
Stonehorn Dignitary? Nah. That's another cool thing about this. When the Atraxa sits there, no one wants to swing into her because she's got Death Touch.
Right, but I feel like this is such like a blowout card.
Oh yeah, against certain decks that are like.
I feel like because this deck is gonna take a little while to get going, probably. So like having this to like stop like the Goblin deck, I feel like Stonehorn.
I also really like a Baleful Strix right out, like really early too. Just that nice little draw Death Touch kind of makes a bit of a brick wall.
Wait,
really
we
quickly.
could play. No, we don't have to play. There's another one that's Simic. That plays with snow. Remember?
Oh, I
think it's Coiling something.
Is it Ice Fang something?
Oh, it's Ice Fang. You're right. It's Ice Fang Quaddle.
But don't you need snow lands to make it work?
Yeah, that's the problem. But it always has Flash Flying and it draws. But it needs snow to have the Death Touch.
Yeah, I don't think we could go snow basics.
No, it's gonna be too expensive. Randomly. Funny enough, I sent our Dragon deck over to Dom because he wanted to make he had the idea to make a Changelings deck, and I told him, don't make Morphon. Morphon is such a dead commander in those decks. It just does nothing. I told him if you don't draw any of your heavy, like, draw enablers, Morphon does nothing. Morphon's a lot better in the deck, and the Dragon is a lot better as the commander. And he learned that, so he swapped it over to our build, and he's like, why is this deck, like, $5,000? And he checked. We had foil of the Galaxy lands, like the Shocklands. All of them were the Galaxy Shocklands. So he's like, I just took like $2,000 off the price.
You know what? Yeah, you know why? Because I think when we put them in, it puts the most recent artwork.
That's what I told him. Yeah, he knows. He uses Architect. I told him I'm sorry. He's like, I can't make this. It's too much. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I know it's 5 color, but it couldn't have been that bad. Like,
actually, no. Someone played a Changeling deck, and their commander was the Sliver commander that makes all slivers indestructible.
That's a good one as well. That's an annoying one.
Mm. It's funny is the other guy was playing like so many exiling effects though, so like it almost never mattered.
That's funny. Okay,
How
so
do you feel
let's
about like more like Wall of Omens, Wall of Blossom, just early game draw some stuff so that they're good for later on blinking?
Sure. Oh, there is one that I like. It's the 2-mana creature. You look at 3 and you get 1 card to your hand. What's that creature?
What is it?
It's like a 2-mana blue creature. That he might be 3 mana, and it's like you look at the top 3 or the top 2 and you get 1 of the cards. I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is it Seagate? No.
Seagate Oracle. You know, actually, like more than that is Aether Channeler for 3 mana because it has it could bounce stuff.
Oh wait, what about the Hideaway thing? I'll add Aether Channeler. Oh right, yeah, we forgot about this. Yeah, this is so good. What about the Hideaway guy? What's the Hideaway guy? Watcher or something, right? Watcher.
Oh right.
This guy impressed me because you get to look at 4 and then you get the card back. Like it's
Raise a Watcher of Hours.
Is it Watcher of Hours? Is that it?
I don't know. I don't remember because I haven't used it too much. No, just put Watcher and just search Watcher.
See if that comes up. I feel like it's Watcher or something.
I know what it looks like too. It's Watcher of Tomorrows. Oh, you were right. There he is.
Watcher for tomorrow. That's why it didn't come up. I put of. But yeah, this thing does some fucking work. Cause like getting to look 4 deep and getting to pick the best, like also can get lands. Like it's really good. I'm impressed with that thing.
I'm impressed with you, bitch.
Oh, Becky. Such a slut.
Oh my god.
Becky.
Bitch.
Look at her butt.
Oh my god. Look at her butt.
But yeah, okay, so we definitely want a Soul Ring. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Soul Ring, probably still Arcane Signet, you know?
Yeah.
Or Decanter. What about Decanter?
Yeah, I like Decanter because I like the Nomax because we're gonna hit a lot of cards potential.
Decanter. Probably still play a Thought Vessel. I'm gonna be honest. You might need them both. Atraxa gets a lot. Like she gets a lot. Unless you can think of any cute things in these colors that count, because we're not gonna play Seagate Restoration.
Yeah. Do you want to put like this generic counterspell? Like do like a counterspell? Dovin's Veto is probably too much.
Arcane Signet. Regular counterspell.
Yeah, like maybe something like a Wash Away is really annoying and it's kind of cheap.
Wash Away?
It's actually kind of like a good anti-commander card because it's a 1-mana counter your opponent's commander, or it's just a 3-mana counter spell.
Oh, that one. Okay, I wasn't sure which card you meant. I really like the
because we're in.
What's the green one
colors.
we've been liking that can exile any permanent if you pay 4? It's like the Golgari card.
Oh,
that one's cheap. I like that card.
Right. What's it called?
And Assassin's Trophy is also cheap, right?
Actually, you know what I like more than both of those, especially if you get the blanket, is the something not Fall of the God. It's the saga that
why don't we play Meteor Golem? And we could play some, like, there's exile creatures. Wait, isn't there a salamander that exiles a creature?
And it gives them a 3/3 salamander. It just
but what does that mean? We can blink it with our blink stuff and it's gone. We can play a Flicker Wisp and it's just gone.
Or we could play the white the white primordial because it swords the plowshares for each opponent.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I think I still play that in Urion because it can be such a blowout. And I also added the white evoke creature.
Yo, what's going on, Solar Floret? Yo, we're doing a budget Atraxa Blink deck for our buddy. Well, a buddy's family. I think cousin. because they've played Magic, they just kind of haven't been in it for a
Wait,
while. And
which is the white one?
I forgot what it's called. If you just look up Primordial, it's the white
This
one.
I like this one.
Yeah, Illuminate Primordial. This kind of hoses the table sometimes.
There's also the
six.
What's the Duplicant is good. I like Duplicant.
Because the thing is, we have to get to 7 mana of the player commander, so these 6 drops aren't so bad when you're looking at it.
You got that new doggo in there? What doggo are you talking about?
Oh, the really cute 1 mana one. Is that the one he's thinking of?
Are you talking about the one that makes 1/1s? Isn't that card worth money?
Yeah, I thought it was. If it's the same one I'm thinking of.
Derek, did you know Soul Sisters is coming back because of that dog? They're playing green white Soul Sisters with that dog.
Yeah, it's the Exuberant Shepherd. Yeah, it's whenever he attacks, you exile one other creature.
He said Philia?
Yeah, Philia the Exuberant Shepherd, yeah. So whenever he attacks, you exile one other target non-land permanent at the beginning of the next end step, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a plus.
Yeah, it's $6, unfortunately. We'll put it in the maybe board for now.
It's also on attack trigger, though.
Yes, that is a problem. But I know how good that dog is in the other formats right now. He's insane.
Yeah, my stuff is finally coming. That's what she said.
Giggity. Wait, what are we doing? How much is the Blink commander worth? Or the ETB commander? We just made it recently. What is his name?
Yarok.
How much money is he?
He's probably like $3-4, I think.
He's 3. Oh, we're putting him in there. That's a lot of power there, Chief. Okay.
Any other counter spells you want to run that we could run?
Maybe I really like Mystic Confluence. How much money is that? And we need Sublime Epiphany. 100%. That's another combo with all the things that get things back. And it's also only $2. How much is Mystic Confluence?
Remember when Mystic Confluence used to actually be expensive?
I've just been like a huge fan of this card recently. I don't know if we 100% need it. We could just play like the lore. Nice. We can, yeah, but we're gonna draw fine. The commander draws.
Is our commander, yeah.
We should just play the efficient ones. An offer you can't refuse. I like.
Or I like Plasma Capture because we do have a lot of expensive stuff, and sometimes that might just get us there.
Oh yes. The budget mana drain.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I want to look up the ultimatums. I can't remember the name of the one that I'm looking for.
In the Sultai one.
This one.
Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's
because we can't play this one, right? It doesn't have. She doesn't have red.
No, but Emergent Ultimatum is pretty cool too.
We can play. Oh, this one's $6 though.
Yeah, but Emergent Ultimatum, you get.
Yes, we can.
You could actually combo out depending what you have in play.
We need a Seasons Past as well. And then a Glasspool Mimic.
You know, poor Seasons Past not being like $20. People haven't caught on yet.
Dude, they just don't know. They don't know. They just don't know. I'm gonna put in Zendikar. No, we could play some of the. We should play the ETB draw. We want the ETB draw for sure.
We can't because that's like $10-15.
No, there's one budget one we can play. There's the 6 mana one. The
the creature versions.
The Harvest. The what is it called?
Oh, actually no. What about because ETB not cast. I was thinking like Beast Whisper.
Well, we could still play Beast Whisper.
But then again, I don't think we need them because if we have our commander in play, like that's already going to be drawing us a bunch of cards every single time we get the blanket. So like, how need it? Like a lot of extra draw do we really need? You know?
Yeah, I think I'll just put in the 1 soul. I don't think we need the low-costed ones, but I think 1 soul just to add that extra draw is nice. We could play the budget one. Because obviously I would play Guardian Project in here.
Yeah, that'd be like... I mean, it's still sticking to the maybe board.
And the Great Henge, because you can get the Great Henge off of Atraxa and play it for 2. So, but obviously, we can't afford the Great Henge. Guardian Project. It's $8, and the Great Henge are the 2 I would play. Add to maybe board. That one is $50. Okay.
Yeah, we have a few infinites. We have oh wow.
So yeah, we have Narmega.
Felidar is a thing. We have the Peregrine Drake combo, Ghostly Flicker.
With
we also
Eternal Witness.
We also have the
Emil.
Emil with the
Brood Monitor. Yep.
So yeah, there's actually there's a few, and there's also just a really annoying, like, potential locks with like
Mystic Snake and Eerie Interlude and Eternal Witness.
Yeah.
We aren't playing a way to untap lands yet. I want to check see how much Wilderness Reclamation is, because that would that or the Sphinx would be the cheapest way to do it.
They are approaching. They're close. I might have to run just to grab some stuff real quick.
Go ahead, you're good. I got you. This is 66 cents now?
Let's go.
Should we play that? I think
you know why it's 66 cents? Because it untaps at the end of your turn. It's a trigger. And it's not every, like, you know, I see, you know,
Did it must have just got reprinted.
It's just nowhere near as good as Seedborn Muse.
And Sphinx? Should we do Sphinx as well? Because Sphinx hits everything and it's only 66 cents.
You can make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure we have enough.
Even he was like, "What? Wow, yeah, I didn't think Wilderness Reclamation was. It must have. Here, let me check the printings. That's definitely like a. Oh, it just got printed in Karlov, or it was Karlov Manor.
It's also an uncommon.
Ravnica, too. Also the Ravnica remastered. Look.
And Commander 2020. Yeah, it's been reprinted a bunch of times.
Yep. Dope. Perfect. I'm going to be honest, I a little bit prefer the Sphinx, because even though it's a lot more mana, it untaps everything and gives you an extra draw. There's an enchantment for Second Sun as well.
Oh, then it gives you I know this one that gives you another upkeep.
Yeah, but we don't need that. We just need our lands untapping so that we can play control off our turn.
Shadow of the Second Sun? I'm not
what
familiar with that
what other counter spells do we want? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want another one? Do we want some removal? What like removal we want? Beast Within? Or is there better ones that we can play? How much is Anguish Unmaking? Right?
We don't need removal. Half of our creatures are removal. We don't need that stuff.
Gotcha. So then another counterspell. What other counterspell we want?
So yeah, Shadow of the Second Sun is
how much is it disallow?
So yeah, so I was just looking at what he said. Shadow of the Second Sun. It came out in Modern Horizons. It's a 4-mana enchantment that you enchant a player, and it does the same thing that Sphinx the Second Sun does, which is kind of cool because it's a lot cheaper mana wise. It's 6, and because we don't have a ton of enchantments in our deck, it's one of the few things that Atraxa could grab in conjunction with our creatures and stuff. Please don't go around the long way. Please use your brain and actually take the actual drive straight to our house.
Yes, you're right. It's important to spread things out, which is why even though we're a blink deck, we're still going to play most of these mana rocks. Yes.
Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
Dude.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me go grab the stuff.
Yep. We even got our one Planeswalker. What other counterspell should we play? Actually, we got creatures that do it too, so I think we're good. We got Snake, Venzer, Urtai, Frilled Mystic. I think we're good. Artifact creatures? Oh yeah, like this? Yes, they are. Solemn. Also, I'm so jealous because I play Urion, which I think can be like close to as good as Atraxa can be, just for the sheer fact having Urion in the. Yep, you're good.
I'm just chilling for a second. So what they did is they're going around. There's actually another delivery in my neighborhood, and that's why from the same place. So that's why they didn't come straight to me. But
yeah, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that should be another couple minutes or so.
But yeah, it is cool to have artifacts and creatures because you can choose like different, modes. Do we just want to play? How much money is Muldrotha? Is she a lot?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to throw in Muldrotha again.
She's also $7, so it's fine. I just think she's just one of the best recursion cards in the decks that can play them.
Yeah. But we don't when we have a draw engine and value, we care less about what we have to bring back unless it's combo pieces, and we just try and protect our combo pieces.
So I do actually think that this might be a leyline deck. Because I do like having instant speed when it comes to ETB decks.
All right. And it's also another thing that we can grab.
We have to check how much money leyline is. I think it's not that much.
No. And also the
Teferi, right? Oh, it's only $1. Nice. Then there's the Teferi, right?
No, not Teferi. It's
there's a Teferi. Oh no, it's Teferi, right?
No, the other Teferi lets you cast sorceries at instant speed, not any card.
No, this one. Creatures you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash.
I thought you wanted everything because I was going to go with the other everything has flash card, the artifact.
Well, I think this is good as well because it locks them from playing as well. But
True.
You're talking about.
Wait, I think it's here now. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, go ahead. Aether. It's Aether. I know this. Isn't it like Giriper, Aether Grid, or something? I don't know how to spell it. Do you guys know what card I'm talking about? It's the other leyline, the 4-mana colorless artifact. Isn't it like Gearper Ori or something? Voldulcan Ori. Haha! I found it. It's $6 though. I'll wait for Derek. See if he wants to play it or not. Yes. I got there. It took me a second. Only at $100. Not bad. Gotta get in lands though. Yeah, I know there's the Barracuda, but it gives everyone flash, right? Except for your turn, right? I think that one, right? Tidal Barracuda. It's not a bad choice. Yeah. That's what I thought. They can't cast on your turn, but they get flash whenever they want off your turn. That's one huge chunk of chicken.
Alrighty.
So
Now
the
returned.
Ori's $6. So do we want that or no?
Nah.
No. I think the 2 should be fine. Honestly, it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like insanely important.
And that's fair. Does kind of lock stuff up.
Yes, this can cause board state locks where you play Teferi, you have a Yurion, you have Eternal Witness, you get a counterspell back. Like it's gonna do some shit.
Excuse me as I feastages as I waited for like 2 hours to get food.
There is also Tidal Barracuda, but I don't like giving the opponents flash, even if it's
no.
Even if it's like on your turn, they don't get to cast. If we were to play one more,
what's up, Boner baby?
What's up? Hello.
Coming with a name like that, I'm gonna get all excited. Pump the brakes, my dude.
Okay, let's count the ramp before we. I think we're actually really good on ramp. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This kind of counts. I'm gonna count it 6, even though it's a lot of mana. This is half. It's not a guarantee. 7. 8. We'll see about that one though. 9. 10. And then we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Pretty good.
Lazelle's Acrobatics is also a really solid one. He's right.
What is that?
Lazelle's Acrobatics. It's another like blink your whole board type thing effect. I forgot about that one.
Sure. More of the mass blink is good anyway.
Because that one's really cool because if you roll high, you can actually just have it happen. Like I think it happens twice.
Okay.
Can't believe it took 2 hours to get this food here.
Dude, I feel for you, man. All right, let's get some lands in. I put the Balaget in the glass pool. So how are we gonna do our lands? So we can start with Command Tower. Let's start with the
orchard.
Yep, and Path of Ancestry.
I do like the ETB fetch a land ones. I just don't want to have too many of them because I am worried about like deck thinning too much. And
let's look at our colors before we make those choices. And Path of Ancestry. Any all-color ones that we can play? How much is Yavimaya Cradle Growth?
You know that's in that land pre-con deck too?
Jesus.
Nope, not, yeah.
Oh, it's back. That can't be right.
No, probably. I mean, that still is like, it's a crazy card, Tom. It's a land that just fixes you really well, and everybody lets stuff do things, and
usually when it gets printed in Commander decks, it's
not when the Commander decks are $80, $90, $100 a piece.
That's true. Okay, well, that's a maybe word card then. Can't play the World Tree. That sucks.
Yeah.
Any other multicolored lands that we can play? I don't think so. I don't think so. All of them are expensive. City of Brass, Mana Confluence.
Yeah, yeah, I think we just have to have good land searching.
So, what do we want to play for the land base? Like, do you want to do the Pains again, or like, do you want to do the Temples? Do you want to do like?
We do have Splunking. If we find Splunking, it does make some stuff pretty good.
We do want tutораbles for Wooded Elves and the Core Cartographer if we
can. We can run Prairie Stream and Canopy Vista, which...
Let's check our... Hold on. Hold that in your brain.
Probably going to be blue, white, green are the main colors.
Yeah. So it's blue is the main. Not a surprise. And then white, then green. So it's 48 is blue, 38 is green, and 25 is white, and 10 is black. Okay. Okay. All right. So what other lands do we want to play? What are you thinking? Temples.
Well, I'm thinking about the Broker's Hideout, Obscura storefront type effects.
You think?
Because at least it's like this becomes one of 3 basic lands that potentially.
But the thing is, I would just prefer him to play or them to play like a Terramorphic because it's not a landfall deck, so I don't think it needs like immediate like. So it's probably just better to play the ones that get all the colors.
Oh yeah, true. Maybe we just run 1 evolving, 1 Terramorphic.
Because that's good when you're doing like landfall deck stuff, but playing like a 3-colored land, like if you want, we could play the Bant one. Cause like, what's the Bant one? We could play that one because we're playing mostly that.
I think it's Broker's Hideout.
Evolving Wilds. Okay.
Oh, there's also Sunken Hollow. We could also play.
So hold on. You said Broker's Hideout?
Yeah.
This one is Forest Plains Island, yes. And then you said Sunken Hollow?
Yeah, that's just the Tangle land. But it's also tutorable by like Farseek.
Do we want a blue-black with only like 10 black pips?
Well, blue is our most important color, and it's just good to have.
As long as it's blue, you're right. As long as it's blue, it's important. You're right. All right. So you also said Canopy Vista, and what was the other one?
Prairie Stream.
Yep.
I think because those are the Bant color.
Yep. Prairie. Any of the Bant color fetch are important. And then what?
Well, we definitely do Painland, so like Yavimaya Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think the other one, Brushland.
Hmm?
What's the blue-white one? Adakar Waste? Is Adakar Waste?
You're right. Yep. It's $5.
So that's an important one too. Caves of Koilos is really cheap, but it's also
our most important actually is the Simic. We're playing the most Simic. But
Yavimaya Coast is super cheap.
I think we got that one, right?
Yeah, we already got that one.
We should play some Simic tuturables, like maybe the Snowland. Isn't it like Tangled?
Tangled
Islet is one of them. Nope.
We also do like a Rimewood Falls and the Woodland Chasm.
Yes, Tangled Islet, Rimewood Falls. We definitely want most of the blue, white, and Simic. So let's also play these versions in blue, white.
There's also idyllic Beachfront. Oh, do you want to do a few temples?
Sure. The Temple.
Yeah, Temple of Mystery.
We could probably play all of them that our deck can play. We should just play them all. Temple of Mystery.
Temple of Enlightenment.
I also want more blue-white lands, but we'll go back to that. Actually, no. That would have made 2, right? I have to check. So Temple of Enlightenment. Temple of Milady.
Yep.
Milady. Mm-hmm.
Temple of Plenty.
Yep.
Temple of Silence.
Did we get the Simic one?
That was the first one we got.
Oh, was it? Okay. Uh-oh. 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 I got a network error. Hold on. What was the one we added before?
It was Temple of Silence, Temple of Malady, Temple of Plenty.
Alright, here. Let's see if they're there. Okay.
There's also a Radiant Grove. That's one we haven't really had to pick before.
What is that?
Radiant Grove. It's just a tutorable forest. Make sure we get a basics in.
Yes. Nahiri's Resolve? What is that?
Isn't Nahiri's Resolve red-white? Because isn't that the one at the end of the turn you blink something and it gives your creatures +1/+0 in haste?
Remember, she doesn't have red.
But double check. Yeah. Because it's funny. I have that in my Boros like Legends deck, and that thing does work, man. Because the thing is, it exiles it to the end of the turn until your next turn, so it keeps it off the battlefield, and then it also gives all your creatures haste. But very good card. I love that card.
The rest should be basics. We want a lot of the...
I agree. All right, I got some fried chicken in me. I'm good.
The blue was the most, right? And then it was green and white.
It's blue, green, white, because those are like the blink colors, and with us like a little splash of black in there.
Okay, so I'm thinking we do 5 islands, 3 forests, 2 plains, and a swamp.
All right, that works for me.
Cause that leaves us. Is that enough plains for the core cartographer?
Well, we do have a lot of like dual lands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. 6.
And that's counting for each basic.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fine.
You think that's fine?
I mean, one card that can grab 6 different cards. I know if we blink it a few times, but that's if it is in play and we blink it a bunch of times. Because I think a lot of our single blink is going to be mostly our commander, unless we really have to.
All right, let's see. I don't think we're that. Yeah, it didn't look that bad. All right, so we're 9 cards over.
All right.
Let's go to the creatures, because we got 43 creatures.
Yeah.
We can maybe cut some of the draw. I think the worst ones...
I think the Simic one...
The Oracle?
No, I like Oracle. It's the because it also has a potential to ramp or draw. The Ice Fang Codal, or did we not put that in?
No, we didn't put that in.
Oh, okay.
No, because we said we weren't going to play the snow basics. I think we can just cut one of the walls. Is probably fine.
What was more important, green or white in our colors?
Green. Green's second most played. And then any other creatures we don't like?
Seagate Oracle, I don't think we need either.
Seagate Oracle? Which one is that?
Yeah, the one
The
right
this
down,
one?
yeah. Yeah, because sometimes he misses. And like you get two cards, you want both of them, and it puts one on the bottom, and you're like, man, I wish I had both of these. And like I said, I think we have way better like draw shenanigans.
Yeah, we got Cloud Blazer, Mole Drifter, Lord of Change. Yeah, we'll be fine. And the Aether Channeler is just a lot better because it has options. Uh,
Man, I like all those creatures. It's still 41. We probably should maybe cut down one more
I
creature.
think I know one that I want to cut. I think it's the Entish, because I think we should leave it with the creature and maybe the sword. I think that the we don't want to play too many of the things that grab basics, because I don't think we're playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 basics, and we have Farseek, the Nature's Lore, Kodama, Cultivate, and all the creatures. So I think one of the, or maybe we want to. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know.
Because the thing is, I just want to be able to get up to the 7 mana of the player commander.
Right, and we still have plenty of 3-drops that ramp. You know, because this is just ramp 1 like any of the creatures do.
Hmm.
Wait, isn't there a better one than this?
There's one that has flashback too, but I
Right.
think it's 2 mana the cast on the front side, so a momentary blank. But the 2 mana could make the difference. I like Cloud Shift more than momentary because I know the flashback is cool, but I just like the 1 mana.
Okay. Wait, we're not playing enough lands. We need one more.
That's 33. And we have what? How many MDFCs?
2. So that's 35 lands.
We go up another.
Probably.
No, I want to go up another island. Let's go up another plains. Let's keep our forests and plains kind of equal.
I think green is heavier. Let me check. It's 35 versus 24. So I think we add a 4th green maybe. But actually we have a lot of green lands.
Yeah, almost all of our dual lands we went for ones that had green with them.
Well, so it works with what else?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay.
I still think we might have to come down on creatures. We still have a lot. Like,
What
but we
else?
do have a lot of creature blinking. Maybe we just cut the wall of blossoms too, and not worry about just the little draw. Like, do we get rid of the Strix too? I don't know. Like, well, drawing a card's cool and all, but so is just going 6 or 10 cards deep every couple turns.
Mm-hmm.
I like Channeler because it could do other things. I like Oracle because it could also ramp, so it's multi-purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Charming Prince, a flicker effect, and with like if we get Urion in play, is kind of broken.
Yeah, because you just flicker your commander at the end of every turn. Yeah, I know. I play your. It's why I still consider Urion one of the best commanders. I think it you can make an argument for it being one of the best blink commanders between like Rune or Atraxa, just because since Urion's in the command zone, forming the lock is really easy. Like if it is so stupidly easy to just like play Urion, play Charming Prince, and then my entire board is getting blinked. It is such a ridiculous effect to have in the command zone. What about Urtai? We have like hard counter spells and kill spells.
Oh, true. And it also draws them a card when it does the thing. True.
We have the Frilled, Venzer, the other one, and
we could also always do, you know what? We could also do the Soul Bond blinking dude, Deadeye Navigator. Deadeye Navigator in these type of decks is awesome.
Oh, right.
I'm not sure what his price is at, though.
Oh, he's a dash. Hold on. He's like that, I think. Isn't he like that?
I'm not sure.
No, he's not. Okay. He's $6.
6-7.
To the maybe board he goes through now. We gotta cut 5 more cards.
I don't think any of this goes. I think we keep all this. Unless you think we have too much ramp, and maybe we could cut down
17
on
17 is a lot. That's a lot. Even with a 7-mana commander, 17's a lot. And remember,
so we could cut...
a lot of our ramp can be blinked and used again. That's why I'm just arguing for Entish or Cultivator, one of the sorceries. Even though, like, it keeps, diversity with our commander.
Let's go down to sorcery. I want to see the ones we have in sorcery. Because maybe this isn't a Nature's Lore deck. I don't know. Because I always really like Kodamas and Cultivate for refilling our hand. Maybe we don't need the Farseek Nature's Lore. I don't know. Because I know Farseek can grab all our duels.
Mm-hmm.
And so can Nature's Lore.
Nature's Lore gets a lot as well.
But then so do half of our creatures. And if we're gonna potentially blink them again, I know it's cool. Hey, if Atraxa sees that, cool. But if we have Atraxa, why do we need another Nature's Lore if we already have 7-8 mana?
It's just the low costing ramp that gets her out quicker. The 2 mana
and I know it does empty out your hand pretty early, and then you're banking on an Atraxa to help fill it back up. I just think at 17, we probably just have to start cutting out the stuff.
I'm thinking Anamato goes as well. She's not a very efficient blink.
True, it is a minus.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I'm gonna say Nature's Lore because most of our dual forest cards enter tapped anyway. So the untapped side of it doesn't really matter all that much, except outside of one card, or we grab basics. So Farseek, I think, is just doing a better job at it. If we had actually shocklands and untappables, ETBs, then I think that's better.
Maybe we can cut one of the counter spells. Probably the
go with offer.
Yeah.
Don't forget, because we have 2 counter spells in our creature base.
Yeah.
And any blink spell can potentially also be another counter spell.
Sublime is 2, good. Plasma Capture's good, and then we have the Wash Away, which is just better because it can counter anything. We do have a lot of lands that enter the battlefield tapped.
Almost all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has potential to be a little bit of ramp if you draw land. Yeah. No, I think Stonehorn Dignitary could actually really annoy certain tables, and if you're going against a deck that wants to attack you down.
Yeah.
Is it maybe weird to say that even Soul to Harvest just seems kind of okay in this type of deck? I know we're a lot of creatures, but I don't know. Do we really care about?
There is that god that would kind of work like it.
But it's true. It is ETB though, and everything ETBs.
No, I think the ETB draws are just fucking nuts. Cause the thing that you want to do in decks like this is keep cards in your hand, so that you just gotta keep shitting ETB cards. So I wish I could play Guardian Project, the Great Henge, and Soul the Harvest, and Yurion. That'd be fucking insane.
So we have a Rex Sage, but okay. What about Mold Drifter?
No, Mold Drifter stays. Maybe we cut one of the removals, because we have the Chupacabra. We have
Chupacabra.
We have Chupacabra. We have the Rex Sage. We have this Meteor Golem. We have Duplicate. We have the Deathclaw.
And Deathclaw is one of the better ones.
Yes, Deathclaw is one of the better ones. Maybe one of the untappers? I feel like they're good, though.
No, I think having multiples of those are still just really good. It's still just untap everything, draw an extra card. Especially when we like if we want to play a lot of stuff out, and I like the ley line in this. Like Virtue, no, that's so good. It's a Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon's cracked in these kind of decks.
And it also has a second ability.
Yeah.
Where it's a counter.
No, it's a copy. A copy is a triggered ability.
Yeah.
So it's we have an instant version of it that it's like a one-time effect, and then it goes permanent.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing about Lae'zel's Acrobatics is it doesn't hit your tokens, so you could save your tokens with its blink effect.
Yes, if you have them.
How many more cards we got to cut?
2.
2.
I guess it could be one of the mana rocks, like a Signet or...
Maybe it is Signet. Maybe we have enough land ramp. We don't need a Signet. I think it's 17, 16. That brings us down to 15 ramp.
Yeah, because I don't think we've cut any other ramp.
No,
other than Nature's Lore?
Uh-huh.
So
yeah, so it's just been Nature's Lore in that one. So it's... do we need both Eternal Witness and the Eternal Witness?
Yes.
Or both?
In case one gets dealt with, then the Paragon Drake combo is just offline. You need to have the 2 returners. It's also just really good with the counter spells and the blink cards. Remember them with all the like massive blink that we have as well. We're playing a lot of it. So like eternal, like infinite use of all these cards.
Yeah.
Like they're very powerful in this deck.
Hear me out for my argument for Stonehorn Dignitary. We run a lot of removal potentially, so we don't have to worry about being attacked. So Stonehorn Dignitary is just kind of slowing down. You know what I'm saying?
It's not 100% needed. All right, that's that. Let's give it a shot.
All right, and $100. Let's go.
Not bad.
We got a land. We got a ramper eventually. Turn 4 ramp and do nothing for the first 3 turns seems kind of meh.
But at a $100 budget level.
And then turn 5 we play Teferi, and then turn 6 we play Atraxa maybe. So it's, I guess it's okay.
Okay.
No ramp, but it does start with a ley line, and we could blow up a ramp with Rex Sage and have the Yorion set up.
We could try this. I mean, ley line is really good.
Start with ley line and play.
As long as it was... Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right, so let's play the